That's an afternoon probably best suited for skating in Central Park, but we're across the river, and we are in for a cold one at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Today, Week 17 is upon us, and we've got a good one in store here, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the New York Jets. Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week, and off we go from MetLife Stadium. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds.
Well, as they say, if you drew it up, you couldn't have drawn it a whole lot better. That's exactly how you want to start the game. Excellent momentum off the opening kickoff.
Two and a throw right away. And incomplete to open things up. He was looking for Jalen Waddle there. And now it's second down. You talk about this Jets defense. They've been very good this year against the pass, currently holding on to a top 10 ranking at number 10.
And while teams don't like to talk about it, they're pretty proud of their rankings. But this ranking is going to be put to the test today because they're going up against a top 5 passing offense in this one.
Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got Dolphins shaking up on the play. Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the first. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up fourth down. Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on fourth down. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. At their own 20-yard line. Now Hall to start the drive. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
On first down, he'll drop to throw, escaping the pressure right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. The Jets at 11-4 now on the year. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
He's going to loft one deep over the middle. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be second and very short. Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And he'll have a Dolphins first down as the tackle made at the 35-yard line.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
To his throw, caught by his receiver, Hill. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be second down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch. Now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test them early. But it proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
Now the veteran Thomas Morstead on to punt it away. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Called in a 45-yard punt, just 2 yards there on the return. And the Jets offense will be backed up to start this drive as they've got it first and 10. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
Well, how about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said it didn't lead to points, stalled off that drive. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves, maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
Second down and 6 now. They'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. He completes that to Garrett Wilson. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. A gain there of 21 yards. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10. On first and 10, it's Hall. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. They'll look to throw here. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a third and long. They'll drop to throw. Forced out to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. And that's caught inside the 35. It's a big play there for the Jets on third down. 43 yards. And a nice milestone reached on that last throw as here late in the season, he goes over 4,000 yards passing.
And he's really thrown the ball well all season long. Had some big games along the way. He's inspired his receiving corps to go out and make plays for him in each and every ball game.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. 2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy.
And he'll be brought down at about the 25 after a pickup of 4.
This defense for the Dolphins, they were excellent a week ago in the win over Pittsburgh.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense?
And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Daron Payne in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
Well, it's about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And as these guys interplay in Week 17, we know one thing. They are playoff bound, but they want to win that division title. They told us that is a goal that's been posted in their locker room since day one. They've got the chance to control their own destiny.
And there's nothing more powerful than saying that you won the division, because I know from building a team, when I talk with all the GMs and the player personnel directors, they always talk about to get to the playoffs in the NFL, you have to have a team that's constructed to win your division. Beat those teams first. That's your number 1 path to getting there, and they can get that done in this game.
Tagovailoa to throw on 2nd down here. And going deep for Hill. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Tagovailoa going to try and throw on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
Well, based on what we've seen so far, I think you can even call this an off day anymore, partner, because this group we're watching, they are totally out of rhythm, trying to get their game plan up and running. That 0 on the scoreboard is glaring down
into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40.
And that's what we've seen from this defense all year long, because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time. And this crew has got one. There's no doubt about that, Brandon.
Now it's Wilson. And he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Garrett Wilson. His first rushing touchdown of the year. And the Jets are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And for the extra point, Cameron Dicker. He's got it, and now it's a 10-0 lead here in the opening quarter. So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. 2 in the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their own 13. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He'll let this go deep for Waddle. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. From the gun, a run with Mostert. And he'll be taken down, losing yardage back at the 9-yard line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Flushed out right. That ball nearly intercepted, but he could not hang on. Oh, pick there certainly would have been nice. Instead, at least, it'll be fourth down. No sign of Tua departing. Fourth down. They're going for it. Tua on fourth down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert. And they From the stadium that hosted Super Bowl 48 back in 2014, there's a look at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Today, Week 17 is upon us, and we've got a good one in store here, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the New York Jets. The ball on the tee, we're set for football, and we are underway from MetLife Stadium. Now, this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Achane to start the drive. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Gotta like that start. 14 yards to get him going. Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. And going deep for Hill. And it's knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for Tyreek Hill that time. And it's 2nd down. When you talk about this Jets defense, they were very good in the victory a week ago over Cincinnati.
And the big difference in the game, their ability to force turnovers. Multiple, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, the big difference in the game.
It was impressive. Now the question, can they duplicate it? That two is going to change things up. Now here's a timeout defensively. Defensive timeout called by the Jets. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
Tagovailoa going for it on 4th down. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. Good starting position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. They'll start by running the option to the right. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
2nd and 11. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Hall. He'll go down as a gain of 6, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
Well, they use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Still staying on his feet. Are you serious? And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And I feel a little bit like a traitor as a former defender because that big man did not want to go down and refused to go down. If you're a defender and you don't get the right angle on a big tight end like him, he can run right through you like you're not even there, and he did a lot of that on that play.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. First down. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. The Jets at 11-4 now on the year. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And the offense last week, they certainly had things humming because if you can run up 40-plus points a game, you certainly take a lot of pressure off of your defense, and you're not going to lose very often.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
In today's NFL, you hear all the time about stretching the field and creating space in order to run plays. A toss play will help accomplish that because now you're pushing a defense to chase you all the way to the edges and to the sideline. That's a nice run, probing now early to try and get things done later.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Smart move to throw that one away. You're in field goal range, so you definitely don't want to be loose with the ball. And that's great work by this defense to force a 4th down.
A 34-yard attempt.
And his kick here is good. And the Jets hit the board first. It's 3-0. So a pretty good opening drive. That'll make the home fans somewhat happy. They wanted 6, but they got 3 in the early lead.
And they should be happy. The guys look good getting down the field. That's got to give them a little bit of hope that good things are in store here today for them.
Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they're coming off a 4th down gamble that last drive that backfired CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
And what they wanted to do is play off the momentum the defense gave them. Only giving up the 3 points in that situation after they failed on 4th down. Now they want to make it pay off. They want to pay homage to the defense and have their own drive pay off the points for themselves.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Tua. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. Took him 5 tries, but he is able to complete that first pass of the game.
And could you hear the exhale all the way up here? Not just from him, coaching staff, offensive line, receivers. Now he's off the schneid. Can they get him going in a nice groove where he becomes a little more consistent throwing football?
Because you miss those first 2, but get up the 0 for 4 range. That can be a little tricky, but able to settle in, hopefully.
Yeah, now you won't have any confidence issues. Now you can kind of get him back, even with just one throw.
Setting to throw on first down is Tua. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Looking to pass, Tua. Throw right side, going to be caught here by Waddle. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. On the out route, he's got Mostert. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd. And again, it's Tagovailoa. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Devon Achane hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Dolphins are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead. And now, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed, and I think they're going to take an extra long look at this one. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Breece Hall. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Breece Hall with his 13th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jets have retaken the lead. And for the extra point, Cameron Dicker. About this, no good. Just his 2nd miss of the year, and our score will stay right where it is. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he'll be out right at the 35. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins first down. Here's Tua. That's going to be caught by Waddle. Fights through him. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. Another catch there for Waddle. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. A run straight ahead with Achane. Fights off the defender. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
On first down, back to Achane. And the ball is knocked out. Could have been a costly mistake, but as it turns out, they keep possession.
You can't give away these types of opportunities in the red zone. And I'm sure that was flashing through his brain as the ball escaped his hands. Fortunately for him, able to...
Touchdown! Trey McBride, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Dolphins have moved out in front.
For good reason, quarterbacks want to get the ball to the perimeter to their wide receivers for big plays. But in this situation, it felt like, based on coverage, he knew that he wanted his tight end to have the football, and for good reason.
And that is caught for the 2 points. So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes could prove risky there. It worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. Hard running at the 15. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. They'll set up a throw. And he'll find Hall. Down the right sideline. And he's going to be out of bounds here all the way down inside the 10. A big play there on the catch and run. 86 yards. Oh, how about this on 1st and goal? And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 10-yard line. Okay, ready?
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal? They'll set up the screen for Hall. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. They'll wind up getting 7 on the completion, but they'll still be faced now with a 3rd and goal situation. They'll look to throw here. He's got Wilson, and that's a Jets touchdown. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Jets are an extra point away from capturing the lead. And we remember, of course, all scoring plays need to be verified upstairs, and I think they're going to at least take a look at this. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. This time, the extra point up and good. And with it, his guys take the lead here by a point. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get get things going in their direction.
The Dolphins on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 45 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Tagovailoa working out of the gun, escaping the pressure right. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Well, the crowd doesn't like that. Was going to bring up 4th. Now it's 1st.
They don't like it at all, do they? It brings them back into it, but really not in a positive way. Now they're angry. That can jangle the team a little bit as well. Pass interference ruined that series of downs for them.
Short completion, just 4 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the Jets' 39-yard line.
They'll run here with Raheem Mostert. Gets around him. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down? Off of play action. Tagovailoa. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
So look at this. Here's the field goal unit coming out. And he is going to need to bomb this one. And the kick, he is good. He needed a little help there from the crossbar, but the carom goes his way. Well, I don't know if you ever go into a game expecting to attempt a kick of 62 yards. Charles, not only attempt it, but make it one of the longest kicks that we've ever seen.
Yeah, I'm not sure you ever go into a game expecting to kick one of this distance, but all the better kickers, they do dream of it.
He's got daylight. And a heck of a return as he goes out of bounds across the 50 inside the 45. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He finds his man, complete. It's Hall. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. So from the 37, here's 2nd and 4. They'll look to throw. Got a man, that's Lazard. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Alan Lazard. 37 yards. And the Jets have yet again retaken the lead. I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass this young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed, aren't we both?
Yeah.
I mean, and why shouldn't we be? We've seen him improve throughout the year. We've seen him settle in now, and you can see the confidence of the team has grown. His confidence has grown. I think that everyone around this guy feels good about what they've seen, and it's also safe for him when he's driving home to turn on Sports Talk Radio. He's okay.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get him 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, You don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it. And he go.
Oh, a dangerous pass there, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, C.J. Mosley. And great field position coming up in the red zone at the 17-yard line. So the interception there, and Charles, I'd imagine that's something you can maybe live with in December, but not come January.
And I love how you make the distinction there. You're talking about regular season versus the postseason, the playoffs. Because these guys, they've already clinched the playoff spot, but they know, looking ahead, when they get into the postseason, they've got to take better care of the football because turnovers in that situation, they really become magnified.
2nd and 6. On 2nd down, a run with Hall. And this carry terminated at the 8-yard line. Good stick skill showing the power, but just not much room to operate. 94 yards rushing for him in this one as he starts to draw nearer to a 1,500-yard campaign. They'll run with Hall. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs. No surprise this offense will be able to convert. They're currently 2nd in the league in first downs, and they pick up 1 here.
Yeah, not a stat that we talk about a heck of a lot, but it's a vital one. And in this case, it's really vital because what does it do? Keeps their defense off the field, gives them a chance to rest.
Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Here we go, Shaq.
Oh, they go with a tight end carry. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
A lot can go wrong when you call a play like this down in the red zone, but that's where you appreciate this from your head coach. He's not afraid to trust his guys to do the right thing, and as a player, that means an awful lot.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Buying time to his left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Daron Payne in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. After the sack, they come up on 3rd and goal from the 18. He'll drop to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be 4th down. Cameron Dicker on now to try the field goal. From the right hash, this a 31-yard attempt. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Now the Jets will call on a field goal unit here. And his kick is indeed good, and that'll make this a 7-point game. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. The drive starts with a run from Achane. And shutting him off, now open field. He's still on his feet. He's got a full head of steam on his horse. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Devon Achane with touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far and fun to watch. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, That's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize, like going to the county fair. You don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete.
I tell you what, that's a veteran play from a guy in his first season in the NFL. A lot of rookies are trying to force something there. He thought better of it, and that was the right decision.
Out to his left. Hard throw, incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on third down.
Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt. Back deep is Tyreek Hill. This is brought in at the 21. 47-yard punt, a return of 4. And it'll be Dolphin football. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And with a little under a minute to play, they may be looking to pick up some yardage here, maybe try and come up with a field goal to seize the lead before intermission. Tua going to try and go quickly here. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the first down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on fourth down, and they're going to go for it. They'll go. H.M. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. One crisis averted, but they still need to move hastily. Now Achane on 1st and 10. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. They work now on 2nd and 9. Tua going to throw. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. But if I'm a defensive player, all I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
112 yards rushing for him so far as this terrific season continues here. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. On third down, he'll drop to throw. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now fourth down. Here's the Jets punter now. Standing right on his own 5-yard line. So not only did they get the fumble recovery on the punt, but now look at this field position. He almost took it the distance.
And the ability to not just make the play, but turn it into something big. That's what coaches harp on all the time. How do we create big plays that'll change the game? And that may have been one that just did.
He's able to push his way forward somehow for a gain of about 2 yards. Second down now. Second and goal from the 1. Back to throw. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Breece Hall. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Jets are going to take the lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And they will take a 7-point lead. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. Yeah, they've got to be a little bit frustrated about that last drive. Missed field goal.
Always hurts a team because, you know, you've put something out there, you've given yourself a chance, you're in range, and the ball doesn't go through the posts. But it's not something to panic about, I don't believe. Just keep playing and keep going.
So the completion results there in 9 yards, and they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. Here's a handoff to Mostert running left. Down the left sideline. And down to the 16-yard line. Well, they know they've got a good starter. Now the guy coming in to spell him shows he can run it pretty good as well.
And I think he appreciates the starter, wearing people down, tiring them out a little bit. He took full advantage, didn't he? Came in with fresh legs and carried the ball.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Devon Achane, a 16-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that will tie our game here in the 3rd. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. He finds some way to turn this into positive yardage as he struggles forward for a pickup of about 2. 2nd and 8 coming from the 19. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. This one finds Wilson downfield. And they'll get to him right away as he's taken down right there at the 44. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Dolphins are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. 1st down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. A little bit of space there for the 1st down run as that's going to get them about 5 yards.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure you're back. You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. They'll run for it with Achane. And he'll be brought down, but a tip of the cap on the spin move as that gives him a 1st down.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot has been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. That's caught. Waddle on the left side. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
When you decide to run a hitch route, it really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
On second down, a run by Achane. And he'll go down at the 28. 191 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. On first down, Tagovailoa. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Going with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
Anytime the ball's thrown in the middle of the field, it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch it. Doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice one for them. They forced the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ballgame.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal is not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit, because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit, in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Here's 2nd and 8. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. Well, these two teams hooking up for the 2nd time this year. They first met back in October, week 7, and it was the Jets winning on the road, so they're looking to finish off the sweep here now at MetLife Stadium. Had a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down. They're going to look to throw. A short throw to Conklin, the tight end. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Hall. Going absolutely nowhere. He'll wind up losing a yard or 2. The Jets try it, but the 4th down play doesn't work. And the Dolphins' defense is able to hold. Tua with a quick throw, caught out wide. 2 yards on the pickup there, and it's 2nd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. 18 big yards on that one, and a Miami first. Again, it's Achane. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. Pretty explosive run on that inside handoff, and when you're a runner of his caliber, you don't need a big crease.
You really don't, but also what we're seeing is an offensive line that's taking charge at the point of attack, aren't we? Not only are they controlling the initial contact, they're actually utilizing what they call the strain, the next 2 to 3 seconds, to continue to move people.
Achane gets it from the gun.
And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Tua sets up to pass it. Out route to Hill, complete.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line.
So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch.
And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route. And what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing. And they got it done.
Yeah, they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. 2 yards is the pickup, and the Dolphins are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Achane will take this in for the Dolphin touchdown.
Sanders on for the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Makes the score Dolphins 42, Jets 32.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
Now a hit and a loose football. But it looks like one of the DBs has it.
And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
They fake the handoff. Now Tua. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. 2nd and 10. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. This is taken in by McBride.
And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. And a nice gain of 21 yards. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
They'll run. Achane.
And he takes it into the end zone.
It's Week 18 of...
Now a play fake here on first down. Wide open receiver complete. Now he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. First carry for the Iowa State man, Breece Hall. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll set up to throw. Flushed out right. A wild throw there, and it is intercepted. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. They'll look to throw now on first down. And incomplete on the deep ball. The Jets at 11-5 on the year. And Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 38-yard line. So here's a first and 10 at the 38.
First and 10 at the 38.
On play action, they'll throw. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5. They'll run with Hall. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
All of a sudden, those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup.
They'll roll him out right. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down. Big play coming here. It's third and goal. He'll look to throw. He's got Wilson, and that's a Jets touchdown. Hall again on second down. Runs through the contact. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 62 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And that's going to be knocked away and incomplete. And with it, time has expired on the first quarter. 7-7, our score after one. Second quarter now from MetLife Stadium. The Jets with the football here. A 2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. Oh, and that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. They'll look to throw here on first down. Under pressure, and he will go down. and sacked back at the 38. Well, that sack, it goes to Boye Mafe. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. His throw caught at about the 5. Touchdown, Jets. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying with the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Rolling to his right. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one good for 26 and a 1st down. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, he certainly thought he had an open look beyond the 1st down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often time that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now.
This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown. A great effort. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Now let's see. Yeah, the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. They'll try and throw for it here. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Jets 1st down on what will be a big play there on 4th and long. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. This one deep for Wilson. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Now the Jets 1st down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the 1st down. A nice run right there.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
And those two just have been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
And this one is right down the middle. And the lead grows to 14 at 24-10. And they picked up right where they left off in the 1st half. First drive after the break. Back to throw here. And it's incomplete. incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Now it looks like he'll throw here. He'll buy some time right. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. Now the Seahawks forced to use their third and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. And they'll indeed take a knee.
Listen, anytime you take a knee to end a game, that means you've won it. So it doesn't matter whether it's home or on the road. But there's something a little extra special about doing it in front of your home crowd, isn't there?
And the home crowd applauding. They're happy with what they've seen. Chuck, and he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, a higher scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League.
This player has a zone ability. This is a powerful ability.